Hello guys, welcome to another weekly trading recap. In this video, I'm going to explain you every single trade that I took this past week, why did I take it, and my strategy and mindset behind each one of them. So let's start on Monday. So on Monday, I was seeing that gold has been on a strong bullish movement for about multiple weeks already. As you can see over here, it's non-stop going up. But let's go to Monday. What happened on Monday that I lost miserably? It was horrible, the loss on Monday. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I think I lost about 2 or 3 trades on Monday, which that means I didn't follow my rules that day. Sadly, I guess what happened was that the volume kept taking me out, or the spread was entering my position a little bit too above of where I wanted to enter. So let's backtest this real quick because my buy zone wasn't a great zone. Like this is a perfect supply and demand zone, perfect break and retest. Like this is my bread and butter. This should have played out so good. That should have not been a losing day. Also, if you add the Fibonacci retracement level over here, you can see the rejection on the fib level, and it matches with this zone right here. So what happened, I guess, is that I wanted to enter a little bit lower than this point, but the broker of the current challenge I'm on probably entered my position a little bit too up, and my stop loss was 28 pips, my bad. I usually use a stop loss as 20 to 25 pips, so I was extending my stop loss a little bit more just because of the spread that the challenge was using that day. It was kind of high because of the high volume of gold those days. So, first entry, it took me out. I was entering in the 1 minute, so my first entry was here, and then, or probably here, and then it took me out, and then I re-entered the market over here, and then it wicked me out again, and then the last percentage that I have to spend on risk, because the challenge I'm on right now, it only lets you lose maximum of 2% per day. So if you exceed that 2% per day, it pauses your account. It doesn't let you trade for the rest of the day until the next day, which that's good and bad at the same time. Good because if you have an overtrading problem, it's gonna avoid you from overtrading. And bad because if, let's say, your strategy is a 1% or 1.5% risk per trade, then that second trade that you're gonna put, you're not gonna be able to risk the same amount that you usually risk, and it's gonna pause your account, and you're not gonna be able to trade anymore that day, which that has happened to me before, but I already got used to it, so now I know how to manage it. This day I didn't manage it well, so that's why I missed out on this great trade, because actually I think it played out that day. Yep, it played out. Well, no. Yeah, it did play out. Did it wick me out? Let's check. Yep, it would have played out. But still, it's just the entry, man. I think it was the entry. If I would have entered in the zone as soon as it touched it, I would have been good because my stop loss could have been below the zone. But since I entered over here, I think that was the mistake. But anyways, that day, it was a bad day. Horrible, to be honest. I lost way more than what I was expecting. I was expecting to lose 1% in that day, but I ended up losing 2%. So they paused my account. And then in Tokyo session, I wanted to recover some of my losses, so I was looking for a good entry in Tokyo session since gold is moving pretty nice lately. So I'm pretty sure on Tokyo session, which is not usually my session, but if I see something very nice, I'm gonna enter. I saw this entry right here. It was a perfect entry, to be honest. Like I will enter this position anytime. This following completely my strategy. So, and the gold kept holding this zone right here, even though it's a little bit lower, but it kept holding above this level. So as soon as I saw that gold break above the zone again and did like a little bit of a pullback. And then it did a pullback where I wanted to, but just this type of candle right here on the 15-minute time frame for me is a good indicator that the price is going to continue to go up. So as soon as the next candle opened, and then I saw a little bit of volume coming in, hopping that buy, and I only took out 40 pips and that's it. So it was like half of what I risked that day. So the Monday I risked 2%. So in this trade I recovered 1%, which set me up good because now the loss was not that big. So I only had to recover 1% and that's it. I should have hold it a little bit more. I think it Yeah, it went to 60 pips, which is usually what my take profit is. But it is what it is. I didn't want to risk losing those profits that I could make in Tokyo session, especially that in Tokyo session, usually you only can get out 40 to 50 pips. Sometimes it will move hundreds of pips, but it's rare. So let's continue watching the market for New York session to see what did I do in the New York session. Let's go a little bit more fast. So this day, let's see what happened. Oh, so gold started boosting all the way up before New York open. This would have been a perfect entry, man. Over here, it would have been a perfect entry. Perfect breaking retest. Look at this. I got. I follow my rules so I can enter the market after New York open. So over here, same thing as Tokyo. Same closure of candle. And this is free sauce that I'm giving you right now. Same closure of candle as it did over here. That's a pretty good signal. And also as well in this one, I targeted 50 pips, not the whole take profit as I usually do, which is 60 to 65 pips, which it was not bad. I closed just on time, in my opinion. So that was a pretty good trade. I recovered my 2% loss of the day before. So as of right now, this week was break even on Tuesday. And I'm pretty sure on Wednesday was not a good day. So I think not that day. It was just that I was going against the trend on Wednesday. I'm pretty sure. But I won on Tokyo session again. Because look at this. Look at those entries that I was getting in Tokyo session this week. It was great because I was following the trend. I should have just swing traded gold the whole week. Like put a trade on Monday, this buy over here, or this buy over here on Tuesday, and just let it ride the whole week. I would have done so much profit. I think I probably would have passed the challenge and just closing out the position like 25% one day, 25% another day, and 25% until I completely closed out the position. But I'm not a swing trader. I don't have the balls to hold a trade for a couple days. I'm not built like that. Probably one day, but I like day trading to be honest. I like to trade every day. But yeah, this was a perfect position. It was a break of structure, breaking retest right here. It went all the way up, gave me a retracement with the fib. It matched. As soon as I saw a little bit of bullish movement, I entered on a buy, 50 pips. In reality, I think I closed out right here just in case the market would have done a double top. So I only took like 40 pips, which is 1%. So that was 1% up for the week on that trade. But then later on that Wednesday, I got I got wrecked, like horrible. And that was in NY Open, if I'm not mistaken. And that's because of me going against the trend and trying to guess where the market was gonna go down. Because at this point, market was at all-time highs right here, right? So I was expecting the market after this rejection over here to go down and at least give a better pullback or look at this head and shoulders. So you see all this head and shoulders, this downfall right here. I was like, okay, probably the market is just gonna come test this levels of the head and shoulders and just continue going all the way down to this level or this level just because it has gone up so many points. But it didn't do it. And then over here, I sold again. So this was my first entry. I lost 1.5% actually in that entry. So I was up 1%. Now I was negative 0.5%. And then on this entry right here, I risked the rest of 1.5% left that I had to risk that day, which was not a wise decision. And guess what? The market completely wrecked me again. Which this day, my mistake, to be honest, was that I should have waited for this candlestick to close, the 1 hour candlestick to close. And then as soon as it broke all time highs again, it went all the way to 2882. I should have waited for this next candle to open. And once that bearish volume came in, sell right there. And I would have grabbed all this candlestick right here. I would have been in profit, big profit for that day. But I ended up being in drawdown. This put me actually at a drawdown for the week. So if I would have stopped trading for the rest of the week, I think that noise was my share. Sorry about that. Um, so for the rest of the week, if I would have stopped trading after this trade, I would have been in drawdown for the week. Would have been a negative week. So at this point, I'm kind of mad. I just closed the computer, keep going with my day, not think about it anymore. I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait for a Tokyo session, see what happened, and then I saw a pattern that I love, which is head and shoulders. Usually, when you see this pattern, bro, the chances of you getting this sell and playing out in your favor is massive. Like this is the left shoulder, the head, the, the right shoulder right here, and then over here you anticipate the sell, right? There's free sauce for y'all. Like I should be selling this information to be honest, but I'm giving you all this free stuff for you because I wish I could have somebody teaching me this. So, over here you see, perfectly played out, man. And this usually is like a 300 pip move, but I just wanted to take out 50 pips out of the market, just get my confidence up again because I was in drawdown. So this put me at break even again for the week. So I recovered from all my losses on Wednesday officially. But look, this move, most of the times it's huge. Most of the times when you see a head and shoulder, it's huge. I'm pretty sure this movement was huge. At least not in Tokyo, but probably later on that day. Yeah, look, huge move. And that always happens. Like once gold breaks all-time highs and it does a head and shoulder pattern, look, 200 pip move. Like you can literally like just deposit money on your brokerage account whenever you see a move like this and just full port your whole account. You're gonna make profits, bro. Trust me. Don't do it though. It's not financial advice. But if you want to do it, I mean, it's like coin flip, so you can make some money. But let's keep going. I'm pretty sure after Wednesday, that was the last bad day that I had. Because this day was actually great. It was a perfect entry. I should have entered over here, but as always, I only entered on New York Open. This is a perfect move, 5 minute time frame. I'm gonna show you right now. So this move right here, I put my Fibonacci. Where's my Fibonacci tool? Right here, and then I set it to here. And then it tapped it over here. I was not sure about entering right there, especially that it was 9:25. It was not 9:30 yet. 9:30 candle was actually right here, but I was still not confident in the move yet. So, until I saw this right here. I saw that after this bullish engulf in the 15 minute and this closure in the 30 minute, which is a great closure for a bearish movement after that closure. I saw this bearish engulfing right here. And then as soon as you see a bearish engulfing, usually you just wait for the volume to go up and start living a wick. And then once you start seeing that volume to go down, you entered. And that's how you make profits pretty quick. I left a lot of money on the table. A lot of profits for the challenge because it's not actual money that I can withdraw yet until I get funded. But this put me on a 2% gain for that day. So that's also one thing about the challenge I'm on. It only lets you lose a max of 2% and gain a max of 2% per day. which is not bad. I like that rule. It keeps me. It keeps me actually. How do you say this word? It keeps me accountable. So it avoid me over trading. Okay, now let's go Thursday. Thursday, pretty sure this was what, Tokyo session that I win this trade. Oh yeah, yeah, hell yeah. Because this is what I saw, guys. I'm gonna explain you. So this right here, this zone was the zone that it rejected the day before. So this is not a major zone or nothing. But I was like, okay, if I can get rejections of 70 over here, market can start doing the same movement that it did yesterday. So this is a risky trade, so I didn't risk that much because it's not an A plus setup. But look at this move, bro. Boom. And I got a perfect point. Like, look, talk to me. Talk to me. This is a perfect entry. Man, I was killing the markets. I was killing the markets, to be honest. What fucked me up, to be honest, is that I overtraded. Well, I didn't overtrade. I just traded twice on Wednesday and twice on Monday. I should have just taken that first L and just continue with my day. And I could have been in so much profit on the challenge for this week. But anyways, this was one of the trades. So that put me at a good percentage. I think I was probably 2% up on the challenge by this time. And then the next trade put me at 3% profit. So I end up with the account. My account is of $200,000 is a challenge, and I need for me to get it funded. It's 216,000. So I gotta make 216,000, which is a 8% gain on the account. Right now, I'm a 3% gain. So I'm still missing 5%, which is not bad. I'm doing pretty good. I've had the account for about a month now. So it's taking a little bit of time, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get funded pretty soon. So Friday, let's keep going. This was New York Open. This day was NFP day, which is a big news. Whenever NFP comes in, the market does have huge volatility. Like you can see right here, it moved, and a 5-minute candle, it moved 170 pips down, and then probably 170 pips up. But I don't want nothing to do with that. Straight into New York Open, as I said. So over here was a perfect break and retest. Didn't really like the entry right here, so I just waited until volume came up a little bit, and I'm pretty sure I kind of got scared, didn't enter just because of this zone right here. I didn't like it that much, but as soon as I saw price coming back down, did a good retracement of the fib level. As soon as I saw this rejection right here, and then another rejection right here, I decided to enter a buy because I was not trying to deal going against the trend again, because I did that twice that week and it completely wrecked me. As I said, it fucked me up. So this buy right here, I decided to follow the trend. It's like, okay, I'm gonna expect price to go to this area, or at least go to the same price range that it broke that all-time high, to the 2282 or 2882. So, but I didn't want to hold all the way there, just in case it decided to go all the way back from right here. Then as soon as I entered, quick trade, like it was probably like less than an hour, take profit, and that put me at a 3% gain for the week. So overall, it was a pretty good week. It was just a couple mistakes that I made, especially going against the trend on that day that gold was going bullish, and I was already expecting gold to make a new record. But it is what it is. The week was profitable. It was a pretty good week. I'm getting ready for next week. I'm gonna backtest a little bit. Also, if you have any questions or you learned something from this video, please leave it in the comments. Like this video, share it, subscribe. I know I got like 18 subscribers, so love all of you 18 subscribers that I got right now. Let's get this up to 100 subscribers or 1,000 subscribers. But I'm trying to get this channel as big as possible and give you as much information as possible. If you got any feedback for me, feel free to leave it in the comments. Also, follow me in all social medias. It's Jacob R Trades, except on Instagram. And Instagram is Jacob Rincon C. I'm gonna leave it in my in my description for the video. So yeah, y'all go ahead and do all that, and hopefully y'all have a great weekend. Enjoy yourself, spend time with your loved ones. Enjoy, man. Peace.